Elisabetta e poi perché è nato là? Perché qual era la casa di adesso sono in giro. Primo incontro, dopodiché tutte e due, chiacchierando amabilmente come stiamo facendo noi, sono andate verso la casa dove andava Elisabetta. Estate d'inverno.
Faccio veloce.
Quello grande.
Immaginate quanto argento è.
E poi secondo te, sicuramente pensavo che fossimo subito dei soldi. Hai capito? Ma per fortuna dico, ma l'hai presa l'altro giorno? Scusa, te ne davanti a un 5 euro?
Non compravo,
no, perché ho già preso quelle Visitation.
No, le regalavo.
Le regalavi, dopo 5 euro. E se mi chiamavi li compravo io.
fosse questo.
Anche l'uomo sempre pensa, ma anche
Tu hai
Vuoi prendi la cuffia, amore? Prendi la cuffia.
The Church of the Visitation, formerly Abbey Church of St. John in the Woods, is a Catholic church in Ein Karem, Jerusalem, and honors the visit paid by the Virgin Mary, the mother of Jesus, to Elizabeth, the mother of John the Baptist, Luke 1:39-56. This is the site where tradition says that Mary recited her song of praise, the Magnificat, one of the most ancient Marian hymns. Tradition. The Bible doesn't mention the birthplace of John, it only states that Mary went to a town in the hill country of Judea, Luke 1:39. One tradition attributes the construction of the first church of Ein Karem to Empress Helena of Constantinople, Constantine I's mother, who identified the site as the home of John's father, Zachary. Archaeology. Bellarmino Baghetti excavated the site in 1938. Byzantine period. Archaeologists found a Byzantine cistern in the courtyard and, more significantly, the remains of a Byzantine chapel over which the later churches were erected. Crusader period. From the Crusader conquest of the Holy Land onwards, 3 different locations in Ein Karem became connected with the life of St. John the Baptist and turned into points of interest for pilgrims: a cave within the village, a site on a hill south of it, and the village's main water fountain. The events connected to the sites are the meeting between Mary and her cousin Elizabeth, the home of Zachary and Elizabeth, the birth of John, and the hiding place of Elizabeth and John. The Crusaders erected 2 main churches in Ein Karem, the precursors of what are today the Church of St. John the Baptist and the Church of the Visitation. After the departure of the Crusaders, the different traditions shifted back and forth between the 2 locations. At the site of the Church of the Visitation, the Crusaders erected a 2-story church dedicated to the meeting between Elizabeth and Mary over the ancient ruins they found here. Ayyubid and Mamluk period. When the Crusaders were pushed out of the Holy Land, the church gradually deteriorated. In the 14th century it was for a while under the care of Armenian monks, but in 1480 Felix Fabry reports, "In this chapel there are broken altars and ruined vaults, on the walls are ancient paintings, and both at the upper and the lower building shrubs and grasses grow upon the vaults. Once there was here a fine and stately church, and monks dwelt in cells beside it, but now alas! It has become the ruined house of one most miserable Saracen." Ottoman period. The Franciscan custody of the Holy Land bought the plot of land with the ruined Crusader complex from an Arab family in 1679. Only in 1862 did the Franciscans begin reconstruction of the lower level of the church. British Mandate period. In 1937 the Franciscans excavated the grounds. Design and construction of the upper level of the structure began in 1938, and was completed by Italian architect Antonio Barluzzi in 1955. Description. Courtyard, exterior and annexes. The courtyard contains a statue of Mary and Elizabeth, and on the wall opposite the entrance to the lower church are 42 ceramic tablets bearing the verses of the Magnificat in its many different languages. On the facade of the upper church is a striking mosaic commemorating the Visitation. Next to the church proper, a Crusader hall of the 12th century survived in good condition. Lower church. The lower church contains a narrow medieval barrel-vaulted crypt ending with a wellhead from which, according to tradition, Elizabeth and her infant drank. The well is connected to a Roman or Byzantine overflow pipe running under the medieval floor. Also preserved are remains of the ancient church and beautiful mosaic floors. The rock with a cleft next to the entrance of the medieval crypt is said to mark the site where the mountain opened up to hide Elizabeth and the infant John from Herod's soldiers. This is the rock of concealment. This tradition is based on the 2nd century apocryphal Proto-Evangelium of James 22:3. The interior of the lower church holds Italianate frescoes depicting Zachary at the altar of the Lord, the Visitation, and Elizabeth hiding her son during the massacre of the innocents.
Non è ancora detto,
¿Cómo se hace, obispo?
No sale bien.
Se va a revolver ahí.